Aries. Aries, welcome. We're going to get into a general read to you today. And we got the Three of Swords trying to hop out right away. We're going to look at a couple things. First, we're going to look at your current energy, followed by a possible desire, an outcome, or a near future. And the near future is going to be regardless of what the desire is. But that said, let's get started, see what's going on for you guys. Six of Cups, Three of Cups, Judgment, Temperance, and oddly enough, we had the Five of Wands flip over as I was shuffling. So looking at this, there seems to be a reconnection underway with somebody from your past. Judgment card and Temperance, things have shifted. This is actually coming around again for you, but things have things are changing, and in a really good way, despite that there may be some conflict with the Five of Wands. So it's just kind of like, I would say it's growing pains. You're growing back together in a way. And that said, it's like, okay, it's growing pains. So let's see what's working for you currently. Well, I would have actually said that that's a desire. But there is this, maybe you're working to become more stable. You're searching for something that is bringing about I kind of get two things here. One is that you're working to be more stable. The other is that somebody may see this as being unfair or deceptive because you've come forward in a Knight of Cups way. So you've come forward saying, hey, you know, this is what I think, this is what I want, and you can see a future with them. And that can just be despite what's going on for them. Kind of weird. What you need to be aware of in this situation, that's too many cards. What you need to be aware of in this situation is the Chariot. And the Chariot can be making a decision. Once you make that decision to move forward, things get easier with the Six of Swords. However, there is a learning curve that needs to take place here with the Page of Pentacles. And then we have the Tower. In order to be able to see what's behind the veil. Now, excuse me, because I'm going to yawn. All of a sudden, I'm wiped right out. It's just like, oh, I'm so tired. But let's look at a possible desire then. We have the Two of Wands, followed by the Ace of Swords. The Eight of Wands. Too many cards. And the Lover's card. So Two of Wands, being able to make that decision and not regret the not making the other one. The Ace of Swords, really starting to see how things can shape up. And as you do this, and as you look at all of these types of things, there may be more and more messages going back and forth with this person that you have fallen in love with, where you've looking at that partnership as, and I hate the word partnership. I really do. Used to be significant other, now it's partnership. And it's like, is it really a partnership? But that said, we see this connection moving forward quickly. Near future, we have the Hangman, followed by the Page of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. As you go through this, and maybe there's a few hiccups along the way, that as you start to look at this differently, and possibly looking at them differently, the tone of the messaging changes. And it becomes more, you sort of the heads come out of the clouds idea, and it becomes more solid. It becomes more deliberate, even though there may be some uncertainty there. For others of you, there may be some self-sacrifice that happens, where you're sacrificing things that you used to do in order to make this go forward. There can be an opportunity that comes up for you that allows you to get involved in a new position, a new job. However, there can be some uncertainty around that, how that's actually... I think that's the one. Okay, so looking at work, maybe you're finding that very tiring, and the sacrifices that you're making there, you're wondering, you know, is this really what I want to be doing? So let's pull 4 more cards around the read and see what else. We have the Page of Swords. We have the 9 of Swords, the Moon card, and the 4 of Swords. So with everything that's going on, we see a kind of a Page of Swords is kind of like a wait and see. Just kind of looking at things going, you know, do I know better? Do I give away this information or that information? However, anxiety grips you with this as well. What do I do? Where do I go? You know, who, what, when, why, that type of stuff. Because you can see a bit of the path that you're meant to be on. With the moon here, although there is some uncertainty, you can still be rest assured that you're seeing the path. And rest assured right there with the 4 of Swords. So that's what I have for you today. Best of luck this week. We'll see you next time. Stay safe.